And this is not going to be the account of which I'm going to use to basically grow the channel, of course. This is just going to be the throwaway accounts, because for whatever reason you have to have like 2 accounts. Alright, so I'm about to upload the actual thing right here, so I can have the channel banner and whatnot. And I do think that the name is really good. I put a lot of time and effort into making the name. I think that's gonna give a lot of people a reason to subscribe as well. And here is the finished channel, and I think it looks really good if you ask me. So I think at first glance when a random person sees this, they're going to instantly have the instinct to subscribe. And that's mainly just because, you know, why wouldn't you subscribe to this? Now, you might be wondering, how are we going to basically get people to see this channel? And essentially, I'm just going to start a live stream, and I'm going to tell people in that live stream to subscribe. And that's all I'm going to do. Alright, so I'm going to get on OBS right now, and I'm going to get this live stream started so I can instantly just start basically getting subscribers for this channel. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take some time to set up the stream and get a proper thumbnail for it, and that's kind of boring, so I'm just gonna skip through all that. This channel. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take some time to set up the stream and get a proper thumbnail for it. And that's kind of boring, so I'm just gonna skip through all that. Thumbnail for boring. go ahead and take some time to set up the stream and get a proper thumbnail for it. And that's kind of boring, so I'm just gonna skip through all that. Thumbnail for and thumbnail for and that's kind of boring, so I'm just gonna skip through all that. Boring. So there's the stream right there. I just gotta set up like literally only a couple of minutes ago. It's pretty simple. I mean, I don't know how much more simple it could possibly be. Just, I literally won't stop streaming until I get 1,000 subs. So yeah, and we have 15 subscribers. I'm not sure if that's good or not because we still only have 24 hours left. So it's looking like we have around 5 total video views and 7 subscribers. So yeah, we're definitely on the way to 1,000 subs. And now we have to do something very important, and that is actually set the world record, because if we don't actually set the world record, I don't understand how, this is a world record. If you can call it. It out. So the stream actually somehow ended up, it's going like viral right now. I have no idea. Since last time I recorded, and just check it out. So the stream actually somehow ended up, it's going like viral right now. I have no idea why or how, but it's ended up, it's going like viral right now. I have no idea why or how, but there's like people.
If you guys want to learn how to add your subscriber count to your live stream really quickly through OBS, then this is a video for you. Let's get right. I'll be showing y'all how to add a subscriber count to your live stream through OBS. If you aren't by now, then most people do still use OBS Studio. You're gonna make a new scene or just have the scene that you stream on. It doesn't, or click the plus icon and then go up here to browser and then click OK. Now once you do that, you'll see this window that pops up, and then eventually this will load this blue livecounts.net. I will also have a link to this website down below in my description. Now once you're here, you're going to see a random name that pops up here. Just go ahead and click that name, enter your channel name, username, ID, or URL. So I'm just going to put Oda, and that doesn't work. So I'm just going to copy my link. Now once you've copied your link, you're going to see that your sub count is right here. And once you can see your sub count, you're going to go to the top of this where the link is and just copy it. Then once you've copied it, you can minimize that. And then right here in the OBS box where it says URL, you're going to delete this and then paste that link into there. And then once you've pasted that URL, you can click OK, and then you'll see that is showing right here. Now double click on the browser source again so we can pull this back up. And then while you're here, change FPS from 30 to 60 or whatever FPS you're streaming at. Most likely it's going to be 60 or 30. And then change the width to 1920 and then the height by 1080. And then you're pretty much down to a little bit of room, because if you happen to go up like, you know, too much of it's a live down type, change that. If you hover over stuff changed and then click OK. Now as you can see, the background isn't completely gone. You're going to copy these.
Need a professional website? I created one for our startup using Wix. Let me show you how I did it. First, go to wix.com. Our startup is constantly evolving.
Hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can view the live subscriber count for any channel on YouTube. So comes in on a website. So the website.com, if you haven't heard of it, it gives you a load of stats from different YouTubers. You can enter in whatever YouTuber you want and it's going to give you statistics. User URL. If you've copied their user ID, go into Social Blade, which I'll just paste it in there, including subscribers, video views, estimated the live subscriber count of PewDiePie.
Yo, what's going on guys? Hennis here. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to you subscribe to the channel on your screen in this account. So if you guys take that, change the font, and also use that. For example, I could also here press search and you should see your live YouTube subscriber count on screen. For those of you guys who meet YouTube's requirements, you may have a custom URL set for your YouTube channel. You can also use that. For example, I could also just put in Pro Hennis and press search because my YouTube channel's custom URL is youtube.com/user/Pro Hennis. But everyone out there has their own custom channel URL ID. So that's the one I'm going to show you guys how to use in this video. So now that we have your live YouTube subscriber count, what you guys want to do is copy the entire URL for your live YouTube subscriber count page. And once you've copied that, go ahead and open up OBS, right click underneath sources, go to add and click click browser source. And you can call this whatever you want, but since we're adding a live YouTube subscriber count, I'm going to call it YouTube sub count. Press OK. Now where it says URL, this is where you're going to enter the URL that we just copied. And if you guys go back down to the description, I have everything in a notepad here, but you guys will all see this in the description. You can see everything that you need to set in OBS in order to make sure that your live YouTube subscriber count looks very clean and very elegant. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this off to the side right here, go back to OBS and press OK for right now. And when I drag these two things side by side, you guys will see that for right now on OBS, the live YouTube subscriber count, it looks decent, but it's pretty cluttered. We want to get rid of all of this background noise. So what we want to do is right click on your browser source, go to properties. And here we're going to change the width to 1000, just like it says in the note, and change the height to 120. Now, underneath CSS, this is where you guys are going to copy this entire body of text from the description. You don't really need to know a whole lot about what this means, but one of the cool customizations that you do have the power to change is the font. You can see right now I have a custom font on my computer called Agency FB that I think looks really cool for my live YouTube subscriber count font, but you can change this to be whatever you want. Now you can check all of the fonts that you have installed on your computer by going down to your search bar, typing in fonts, and clicking on the fonts control panel window that comes up, and this will show every single font all of the fonts that you have installed on your computer by going down to your search bar, typing in fonts and clicking on the fonts control panel window that comes up, and this will show every single font that's on your computer. So what you can do is just take the name of any one of these fonts and put that in for the font family name in the OBS CSS styling. So you can see I have my Agency FB font here in the upper right hand corner, but let's say I wanted to change it to something like Corbel. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back down to CSS styling, and I'm going to change Agency FB to Corbel and press OK. Now what you'll notice is that the live YouTube subscriber count font will actually change. Now it is very important, you do have to have the font that you want to use installed on your computer. But as I said, I like to have my font be Agency FB, so I'm going to right click again, scroll down to the bottom and change Corbel to Agency FB and press OK, and you can see it will change the font to Agency FB, which I think looks really cool. So we're one step closer and it's starting to look really nice, but a lot of you guys may want to change the font color and get rid of this white background that you guys see here. So the next thing we're going to do is add some filters to our browser source. You can see that's the final step here in the description down below. So the next thing to do is right click on your browser source and go to filters. Now currently you shouldn't have any effect filters in here. If you do, make sure you remove all of them. Click on this plus sign in the lower left, and the first one that we're going to apply is a color key. You can call it whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it at color key. Now for the color key type, you're going to want to select custom color, and then for key color, you're going to want to click select color and then just click on the white box and click OK. Everything else you can leave as default. Now right now this looks pretty ugly.